Daniel ate the Genesis 1:29 diet, which says, "And God said, Have I not given you every herb that yields seed, which is on the face of all the earth, and every tree whose fruit yields seed, to give to you it shall be for food?" He ate veg, fruit, grains, nuts, etc. And the Bible tells us in even more detail in Daniel 1:8. But Daniel purposed in his heart that he would not defile himself with the portion of the king's delicacies, nor with the wine he drank. So we can see from that Daniel ate a diet that was rich in, full of nutrients and vitamins, everything that would make the body healthy, the body and the mind. Now, a Babylonian diet typically consisted of cow and goat's milk, cheese and warm bread, mutton fat and juices of meat. It was full of beef, pork, sheep and goat. So I guess today's Babylonian diet's equivalent would be fast food and processed foods like McDonald's and KFC. Being healthy requires not making excuses. And if you're being honest with yourself, you need to look at your diet and what's going in. You need to be full of nutrients, rich in vegetables and fruit. There's a reason why God gave us a specific diet to follow. Matthew 15:11 typically gets used out of context. Let's have a look at it. "Not what goes into the mouth defiles a man, but what comes out of the mouth, this defiles a man." Now, Jesus wasn't talking about food, because if we go back to verse 2, we can see that he was talking about the ritual of washing hands. He was talking about germs. When germs go into your mouth, it doesn't defile the body. Let's get it in context. Now, I thoroughly recommend a book called Daniel Cure, and it's based on, obviously, the Daniel diet of fruit and vegetables. And I highly recommend it if you're really serious about turning your eating habits around. And these are things that we need to be introducing to your children. There is no excuse. What you eat, your children will eat. And how you teach them, that's what they will grow up with. Eating foods that are maybe gluten-free is a good way to start, making lots of flatbread, using flour and things like sweet potato. You know, having your children help you with food preparation is another good way also. Because when children are made to feel a part of the cooking process and the choosing of foods, it makes them more interested in eating the foods that you are putting on the table. Get them involved. There's no excuse for you not to be feeding your children healthily. After all, if you want them to grow up healthily, the responsibility ultimately lies with you. I pray that this video encourages you. God bless you.
It says this: our God is awesome. He can move mountains. Keep me in the valley